I think we're live now. Welcome in. Welcome in. My name's Alexandra, and this is my husband Russell over here.
Yo.
And we are doing our third show here on Whatnot. You may be watching this on YouTube or Facebook. So if you are, there is a QR code you can scan. You can get a $15 coupon to come over here and check out the items in my show. And you can use it at my show or anyone else's show. So that's a nice perk, a nice benefit, or you can just watch along on YouTube and Facebook, but the links are in my bio for that. So if you're just joining me, welcome. Again, this is our third show. My husband is my partner in crime here, who is going to be adding any random picks that we have. I'll do a quick preview. I do have to unplug my phone for a minute. So I'll do a quick preview of the table. And gosh, we've just had so much to sort through, and it is still a procedure.
It never ends.
Yeah, never ends. So let me switch my camera. I'm
You're
gonna
live on
give you
Facebook?
that. Okay, here we go. Here's the table. Everything on this side of the table is listed in the shop. So you can go to the shop and you can see some more details about these items. And then, let's see, just putting these little stickers on the bottom. I've got all my little notes so that I remember what everything is. And so everything on this side of the table, again, is listed in the shop. And we are adding things all the time, just trying to get set up here. And then this side of the table, so like from here onwards, that is not listed in the shop. So if you see any of these items, if any of these interest you, then please let me know, because these will be the random picks or pulls for the auction. So because we did not have time to add these in the shop. So if you see anything on this side of the table, definitely let me know. This is a Blue Ridge. That's a fun mid-century, very clean. This is art glass vase. These are some nice, cute little planters. We got some mid-century snack dishes. Thanks for the hearts. I appreciate it. A World Fair little dish. South Carolina, if you know anybody from South Carolina, or maybe you are, you might like that. A couple mid-century napkins. This is a cute little trinket dish. Early American pattern glass there, sugar and creamer. Bud vase. This cute little pig, I thought he was such a cute little planter. So we've got him, a couple of Inverness crinkle glasses, mid-century, some stoneware. That's a beautiful cobalt blue. If you want to see any of those in more detail, everything on this side of the table is not listed in the shop. So we're just doing a little preview here. And then as we go to this side of the table, everything is listed in the shop. So if you see anything on this side of the table in the shop, let me know and we can start with those items and take a look in more detail and do a little auction. So again, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. And if you are watching on YouTube or Facebook, the link is in my bio, or there's a QR code on the screen that you can scan to get a $15 coupon over here on Whatnot. So check that out as well. And thank you for joining me for our third show. This is my husband, Russell. He's my partner in crime. And I am Alexandra. So we are going to get started. I'm going to put my phone back on the tripod. So if there is any requests, please let me know in the chat. And I appreciate you for coming to see us this evening. So let's see, what should we start with, Russell?
Why don't we start with can we start with that?
I know some people had like notifications on certain ones. I don't think there were any pre-bids. I'm just gonna scan through really quick. You know what? I want to show you guys. Where did I put him? Where did I put him? Oh, this guy. Let me start with this guy. Look at this little dog peeing on the hydrant. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. It says no parking, and this little dish could be like for rings or coins or whatever. It is marked Japan. It does have this like crack, but it's so weird. It almost looks like it's on purpose. So I don't know. Regardless, it's on the back and then it has this kind of like weird paint flaw. But other than that, there's a little paint wear there, but a pretty good condition.
Is
And
that
it's
marked on the
just so
board?
cute. Yeah, it's marked Japan. So it's a mid-century, like kind of like a novelty gift, right? So if you got like a bulldog or Boston Terrier type dog like that, or somebody who does and wants to show them peeing on a hydrant, it's cute. So I'm just gonna start this one off at $1, just because of that crack. Although to be honest, I really looked at it and I was like, is it on purpose? I almost felt like it was a purposeful crack. But regardless, we're gonna just start this off at $1. Let me pin this. Sorry, bear with me, guys. I am first item of the evening and my third show, so I'm getting used to the format here. Okay, so here we are, that little dog. There he is. He does have a little bit of like just a little flea bite right there, but you can hardly tell. So we'll start him off at $1. Let's see, I gotta set my auction timing. We'll do 15 seconds. Okay, there he is. So again, he's marked Japan. Cute little like novelty gift or a nice little gift for somebody who has one of these kind of dogs, bulldog or Boston Terrier, things like that. So thanks for taking a look at him. I wanted to give you guys the close-up view of this cute little guy. Okay, let's see what else we want to take a look at. If you have requests, again, welcome in. If you have requests, please let me know in the comments and I can pull any of those up. If you want me to take a look at, again, the other side of the table that isn't listed in the shop, please let me know and we can look at those items in more detail. I've got like a Blue Ridge pitcher. I've got a bunch of planters, a lot of planters today. I inherited my parents' antique mall, the remainder of their antique mall, and every box we open is a surprise. So we have no idea what is coming next out of them. So sometimes you like open the planter box and we got a lot of planters or salt shakers or like whatever. And then we had a lot of stuff we went through that is just like mismatched and I got to find the matches, you know what I mean? And then we do have matches too, but I
Yeah.
haven't got to them yet and all kinds of stuff. So let me know if you see anything in the shop that you want me to pull up. Otherwise, I've got a whole bunch of unlisted items that we're going to pull up too. If you'd hand me my beverage. This is lemon ginger, that lemon ginger seltzer from Trader Joe's.
We even have like an old metal tin full of matches, like match.
Oh yeah, we've got a lot of
Like, I
matchbooks,
think there's
but
like
not
a
in this
thousand.
auction
Yeah.
tonight. But we do. Follow along for so many more items coming out. Let's take a look at this one. I think this is really cute. This bisque porcelain cherub. This is perfect for like a nursery. It also is technically a planter. We've got lots of planters tonight. Let me pin that one and you guys can take a look. This one is marked origin made in Japan, or it might say Origa. I think it's meant to be origin. It's just that's kind of worn off a little bit. There are no chips in this, just some minor paint wear, like along the rim mostly. And it's in great condition. So cute little cherub angel. That's what looks inside. We're going to start him off at $5. Very cute. Thanks for the hearts. I appreciate it. So we'll start this one off. And he's just So cute. Nice blue colors with a tinge of that like yellowish gold. Nice little, for a nursery. I think it would be nice for a nursery. So there he is. Thanks for taking a look there. Appreciate it. Okay, and guys, again, take a look in the shop if there's anything you want me to pull up. Welcome for those of you who are just joining us. If you are just joining us, we have items on this side of the table that are not listed, and I can certainly pull those up and we can take a look at those items. Russell will just add them as like a random pick. So
Random
we can do
picks.
that.
I love
Yeah,
that.
lots of random picks. I think some people call them random polls, but
You like picks,
I
right?
kind of like pick, like pickers. I don't know.
You ever watch the
Anyway,
show American Pickers?
like better than saying, I don't know, like random junk. We could say random junk.
I don't think
I don't know. I don't think that
ring to
that
it.
sounds good,
Yeah.
right? What do you think? Let me know. Let's pull up another one here. And um let's do this pig. I really like this little pig. Can you add him as a random pick, honey?
Yeah.
So as Russell's adding this little pig as a random pick, this is a planter, and it still is a little dirty inside, but we didn't want it to go crazy trying to like clean it in case we like, nicked it or something, because there are no chips or flea bites on this one. This one is in great condition. There's a little bit of paint wear. I think you maybe needed like some extra lip, maybe like a black lip liner. I don't know. But he's a cute little pig, and there is a marking on the back here, GB. Okay. And I'm not sure what that stands for. Did we find out what that
No,
stood
so
for?
we couldn't. I couldn't figure out what the GB stand
Do you
for.
have them listed?
Yeah, I do. Actually,
Okay, let me pin them.
hold on one second. And yeah, they said it was inconclusive as far as what the initials meant for that. So without any substantial
There you go.
evidence or proof, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, there he is. There's the little pig. He's a cute little planter. If you like, kitschy like pigs in your house, country farmhouse chic, appeal. That's perfect for that. We're gonna start him off just at $4. So he's super cute. Again, no chips. He's great condition, a little bit of paint wear, that's all. Maybe a little extra cleaning inside for where there was a plant once upon a time, and you can certainly use him as a planter, or maybe just hold things in, whatever you like. So, all right, thanks for taking a look at him. Okay, if you could
Yeah.
pass me that, I'll
Yeah.
put him back. And if you're just joining in, we'll do another scan of the table. If you are watching on YouTube or Facebook, we're streaming live. You're watching this live right now. There is a link in my bio or a QR code on the screen that you can scan and get a $15 coupon for Whatnot. So, take a look at that. I'm going to flip my mirror here. And guys, look at how much we've been sorting. It is just crazy in here. But let's just do a scan of the table for those of you joining us. This is everything that is listed in the shop on this side of the table. So if you want to see any of those items pulled up for auction, please let me know. I know somebody had a notification for this English Springer Spaniel right there. I really love this rose glass vase right there. It is so pretty, hand painted with dogwood flowers. And then look at these cool salt and pepper shaker, like mid-century Carmen Miranda style. So cool. And look at this pretty pink and blue pastel planter. I think that would be really cute for like even like a baby shower with baby colors. And it can go for either gender, right? This bud vase is super pretty. I really like it. Amber bud vase, and thanks for the hearts. I appreciate it. And this is a cute little bubble, like mid-century pitcher. But I really love that mid-century. This is blown glass, that bud vase. And then this set of three, it's mid-century Japan and imported to Canada. These actually have the original stickers on each of these. It says Jenin Trudeau, Montreal, and Toronto. So these were imported from Japan and then came into Canada. And those are really cute. This one, I think, is actually an ashtray. You see where you would put your cigarette? Oh my God. Anyway, but you can just put rings and things in there now. So that's a cute little set. And then let's see, we've got a rose bowl, we've got a sherbet, or sherbet as people like to say, but it's really sherbet. We've got this cute little green enamelware teapot. This little girl is made in occupied Japan. She's so cute with her little chicken at her feet, a little beer stein. This one is super cool. This mod lady hand mirror, so you can see that. A couple Otagiri cow salt and pepper shakers. This Pinocchio, he's a little bit paint worn, but he's got Figaro at his feet. He's also a planter. You can see there's a lot of planters we've been finding in the stash of my parents' remainder of their antique mall. We've got this little cow figurine. We've got the dog peeing in the hydrant, like we showed you before. We have this little baby and fawn vase, or planter. Got a couple candlesticks, pressed glass, great condition. So if you're looking for some candlesticks for your table, these are fantastic. They got a nice little pattern. This little light, very light cup and saucer is made in Czechoslovakia. So if that means anything to you, if you know someone who is Czechoslovakian, or you maybe are, that might be something of meaning to you. I think we just have $1 start on that. Then everything on this side of the table. So starting with that seam, everything on this side of the table is not listed in the shop. So everything we just went over here is listed in the shop. There's that panther. Somebody has a notification on that beautiful burgundy panther. And so if you want me to pull up any of those for auction, please let me know. Or if you want to just see something like closer in the camera, there's a Toby mug, little winking guy. And then on this side of the table, I don't have these in the shop. So if you request any of them, we can put them up for auction really quick as a random pick. This is Watt pottery. These planters here, we've got like 3 yellow. You can see the theme. And this one might be, 1 or 2 of them might be McCoy, just based on the markings. And I'll show you the bottoms if you're interested. This is a little kitty with a ball of yarn. It's so cute. These are lovebirds. And so this is a Blue Ridge pitcher. So that's pretty. This I really love. This is a piece of blown art glass. It's a vase, and it's probably like 60s or 70s. So that's pretty awesome. And we have Inverness crinkleware glasses. So that's great. Some stoneware. This is beautiful cobalt blue stoneware. I love this thermoware pitcher. It's so much fun. It is very clean inside too. And we've got this tin over here. Oh, this is the New York World Fair 1965. So that's pretty cool. And this is a cute little like trinket dish, or it could be a soap dish. These are mid-century, a pair of them, like snack dishes to put on your table, and a nice like avocado. And this is a South Carolina commemorative plate, mid-century. Might be special to you if you are from South Carolina or know someone who is. And then we have a couple of beautiful mid-century orange napkins, just so vibrant
Mm,
and bright. I really love those.
those are really cool.
And back to that pig, don't forget, in this horse, this is a molded horse. That's pretty cool. So if you are just coming in, let me know if there's anything that you would like me to pull up in the auction. And gosh, I really love that red vase. That's really pretty. And of course, that mid century colonial girl. So that's pretty too. Just so many different things here, a hodgepodge of really everything and anything. So let me know. And if you are just discovering me, this is our third show. My name's Alexandra. This is my husband, Russell.
Hey.
And we are just getting started here with Whatnot. So that was the little preview of the table. If you're just coming in, I'll just show you really quick and then we'll go back to pulling items. Everything on that side of the table is in the shop. So if you see something you like there, please let me know. I'll pull it up for auction. Everything on this side of the table is not in the shop right now, but we can just add it real quick as an auction, as a random pick or pull. So if you see something you like, and thanks for the hearts, I appreciate it. If you just tap the center of your screen, that sends out to the algorithm that we're doing well. And I appreciate you guys supporting us on our third show. So we will get back to the auction. Let me know if there is something that you saw. And if so, we will pull it up and we will add if we have to. If not, we'll take a look at what's in the shop. Let's pin another item here and do another little auction. So let's see. Let's see if anybody has any pre-bids or notifications. Well, somebody has a notification on this English Springer Spaniel dog, so I'm gonna pin him and let's pull him up. So, and he's just $1 start. He's super cute. Check him out. I want to get him in the right light. Okay. Look at those eyes. Look at those puppy dog eyes. So cute. He has a little collar on his neck here. It says Spaniel. And the only thing with him is he has this one little chip on his paw, and you can hardly even tell. He's just cute. He's a cute little English Springer Spaniel, and we're just starting him off at $1. His collar does say Spaniel, so that's cute. And if spaniels mean something to you, it's even better. Look at those cute little eyes. Let's get him started just for $1. We'll get him started off. So cute. Very lightweight, mid-century little English Springer Spaniel. So he's adorable. Really like him. Get his paw out. Thanks for taking a look at him. Let's pin another one of these. Where he go? He goes over here. And if you are just coming in, we have half of our table listed in the shop, and the other half is not listed in the shop. So if there's something you see, or if you have a request of something that I might have, let me know. All right, we're going to pin another one of these. And you know what? Let's take a look at this lady. I really like her. This vintage bonnet lady planter. She is in great condition, no chips. Look at the blue and pastel. She's like from the 40s, probably, maybe 50s. Look at that dress. Just gorgeous. No marking on her. It's a little planter. There is just some weird, like, kind of random discoloration of, like, maybe, I don't know, the paint during her manufacture, but she is in great condition. So we're going to start her off at $7, and she's excellent. Really love her. Um, Nice blue and pink, and that glaze just is so shiny and pretty. And she's got her little eyes and little mouth. So there she is. That's what her back looks like. Thanks for taking a look at her. I wanted to show everybody a close up of her. Let's see what else we have. Welcome in as you're coming in. And let's see. I want to show you guys this ruby red flash glass vase because it is so pretty. I might keep it for myself if you guys don't snatch it up. But look at how beautiful this is. There are no chips or nicks in this at all. It is perfect. There is tiny bit of paint wear. I mean, just normal for its age. But these beautiful little dogwood flowers are painted all around. Let's see, there's 6 or 7 of them painted all around, and they're just so pretty. This is a gorgeous vase, and it's ruby red flashed glass. Let's see if I can get the right glint of the light shining in it because it's just gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So we're going to start this one off at $5. So go ahead and take a look. Again, it's excellent condition, no chips in this one. Ruby red flashed glass, hand painted dogwood, just minor wear on the paint. Otherwise, no chips, beautiful condition, just gorgeous. So there you go. Thanks for taking a look at that one. I wanted everyone to see that one in close up for sure. All right, and as you are coming in, I'm gonna just give you a scan of the table really quick because we have some switch over. Let's see where we are. This side of the table, everything is listed in the shop. So you can take a look in the shop and see if there's anything you like in there. And just let me know, request it, and we'll pull it up for auction. Otherwise, this side of the table um, not listed in the shop. So everything you see on this side of the table is not listed in the shop, and we can just list them as a random pick or pull, and then we can bid on them. So, or you guys can bid on them. And we've got a lot of different variety of objects on this side of the table of different things here and there. So a lot of planters, we got a lot of planters we've been unpacking. I did inherit the remainder of my parents' antique mall, and it has been quite the process. We got a lot in storage and we're unpacking it bit by bit to sell it all on Whatnot. So again, this side of the table, guys, as you're coming in, is listed in the shop. If you're watching this on the live stream on YouTube or Facebook, click the link in my bio. There's a $15 off coupon to spend at Whatnot. And you don't have to spend it at my show. You can spend it at anybody's show. It's just kind of a little bonus for you to come over to Whatnot, but you can come over and interact with me if you'd like, and check out these items. So again, all of that is in the shop. Everything from the center seam over is not listed in the shop. We've got a sugar and creamer. We've got this cute little pig planter. We've got this horse stoneware, Inverness crinkle glasses, this beautiful blown glass art vase. It does have an artist, Millie.
Hold that over by the light here so you can see it better.
Yeah, let's put it in the light.
There
You can
go.
see it says Millie right there. So that's a really nice one. And then of course we have this Blue Ridge, this cobalt blue stoneware. It's just gorgeous. A thermoware pitcher. This pitcher, I got the sticker on the bottom. There we go. Is Sunfrost thermoware. So cool. It's very clean inside too.
Is that connected to Land of Frost?
No,
Lunch meat?
no, no. Can I see the hand mirror, please? Yes, the hand mirror is pretty awesome. So there, take a look at that. It's a Mod Lady. It is period. There's the mirror. It's very reflective, but it does have some of that black speckling. Not very much though, you can see, but it's in great condition otherwise. And there she is. Would you like me to pull her up for auction? I can pull her up. She's very pretty, like that one. And yeah, so a mix of some antique and mid-century modern here. Uh, is it metal or plastic? Let's see. That's a good question. Hold on. Let me put this phone back on the stand and let me hold it with two hands so we don't do anything bad to it. Let's check it out. This is a very good question. It definitely doesn't feel like metal to me. I want to say it's got to be plastic, but
Maybe
it
like a
doesn't
hard,
feel like, I mean, some kind of hard
I don't
plastic.
know if it's Bakelite or if it's actual plastic. Yeah.
I don't know if you can see this well. It says Pride Creations Inc. Japan. So that is like raised in it. Just to give you like more information on it. I guess it must be plastic.
I could check it online.
Well, I mean, I don't think there's anything to check. And then this is like adhered to it. So this part here kind of seems like it's adhered to the hand mirror itself. But it's in very good condition as far as like it's not peeling. It just, has a little wear at the edges, but it's pretty good. And then it has this raised white um, frame around the mirror per se. So let me know if that's something you'd like me to pull up. I can pull that up anyway. Let's do it. This is cute. I really love her style. So we'll pin her. Just that nice silhouette style, right? And we'll start this auction off. Let's do it. All right, there we go. There she is. And again, just a little bit of the black speckling on that mirror, but otherwise great condition. So there you are. And looks like you got it, Danny. All right, congratulations. Thank you. All right, let me give this to my husband, Russell, here. You can put that in the sold box. All right, and yes, thank you. I appreciate it. It is really cool, right? So let's see what else we have. Let's see. I want to see if I know people have some notifications on some of these. So I'm going to pull up the ones with notifications. Let's take a look at the vintage green enamel teapot. A couple people have notifications on this one. It is cute. It's probably like 1930s, but it might be a little bit later. It is enamelware. Now it does have wear for its age here and there because the hinge works great. What's cool about this is it's actually functional. It has the strainer inside, so it's very cute that way, right? And let's see. We're starting this one at $4 for this one. So cute. I love that green color that was popular in the 1920s and 30s. And it is enamelware and just a cute little piece that you could put in your kitchen for display. All right, thanks for taking a look at that one. Okay, and let's see what else we have with notifications. Oh, somebody put a pre-bid on Pinocchio, is that right? Okay, let's pull him up. So let's see. This guy is another planter. We have so many planters this evening. But he's very cute. He's got some paint wear, but he is in great condition otherwise. And little Figaro cat next to him. He's holding his hands behind his back. And I don't know, it's like he has something in his hands, but I couldn't really tell if that was like what is it, eggs or like I don't know what, but it's something. And little Figaro and then the planter. Now the planter does have a tiny like hairline right here, but it doesn't even go all the way through on the back. So, I mean, it's really inconsequential in my opinion, but regardless, marked red Japan, and we're just starting him off at $3. So he's just a cute little guy here. We'll start him off. There he is. His little nose getting longer and so cute. And there he is with little Figaro and a cute little planter. Very cute. All right. 40727. Congratulations. You got it. Thank you. All right. Let me set him over here. All right. Let's take a look and see if we have other pre-bids or notifications, because some people have notifications on things and I don't want to miss people who have notifications as well. Um, let's see, we've got a notification on this little girl, kind of go with the Japan theme. We'll pin her up and she's so cute. Oh my goodness. This little figurine, she has no chips, she's perfect. Just minor paint wear, if that. She's marked Japan there on the bottom and the back. So the bottom says made in occupied Japan, and then the back there has it like stamped in Japan. Cute little polka dot dress. She's holding this little basket full of flowers. She's got this little chicken here at her feet. He looks like a rooster because he's got the little red on his forehead. And she's starting off at $5. So we'll take a look at her. I know somebody has a notification on her. So she's cute, very cute, little rosy cheeks. Would be cute like in a nursery. Super cute. Just really like her, made in occupied Japan. Okay, thanks for taking a look at her. And welcome in, you guys. If you are just coming in, I want to just show you our table really fast. My name's Alexandra. This is my husband, Russell. He's my partner in crime here in Whatnot World. Let me switch my mirror around and take a look at what we have tonight. So this side of the table is all listed in the shop. So you can take a look in the shop and see what we have. If there's something you're interested in, put in a pre-bid or just let me know in the chat and I can pull it up and do a quick auction on it. And then this side of the table is not listed in the shop. So if there's something on this side of the table that you see, please let me know in the chat and we will pull it up and auction it. So there's a variety. We got a lot of planters tonight. I inherited the remainder of my parents' antique mall, which has been in storage since like the 90s. And now we are trying to liquidate it. So that's what we're doing over here on Whatnot. And every time we open a box, it's like something new. It's a whole new treasure hunt. It's a whole new surprise. It's like, what is going to be in these boxes today? And we have a lot to go through. We have a 10 by 20 storage unit and a 10 by 40 storage unit and our garage full. So please help me clean this out. So we've got a lot of items. That's a big job. Yeah. How often am I having shows? As often as we can. I haven't been like, this is just our third show. So we're just at the tip of the iceberg. So definitely follow me for more. I haven't scheduled any coming up, but trust me, there are going to be so many more. And I'm going to try and do some themes because we do have some themes going on. Like there are some dolls, there are some, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. There are some toys, there are records, there are matchbooks, there are marbles, there are primitives, like utensils, like primitive cookware. There is a whole bunch of, what do I want to say? Oh, Studio Girl. I don't know if you guys have heard of Studio Girl. It's like Avon, like from the 60s. And there's so much of that too, because my mom used to be a studio girl. Yeah, I like the I like MCM, like the mirror I bought. Then you would probably like the Studio Girl show that we're gonna do. I want to put it all in one show. So look for the Studio Girl show, and I'm gonna mix like Avon stuff, and it's all stuff that would definitely go with the mirror, for sure. So I'm gonna switch this back after since we did that scan, and we'll do another item. But yeah, if you liked that mirror, the Studio Girl show, I just have to go through it. We probably pulled like 4 or 5 Studio Girl
I think we have
boxes.
more, but I mean, we're gonna
Yeah,
start with what we have because there's a lot to
there's
pick
so
from each
much.
box,
Yeah,
and they are all labeled, and they're in the some of them,
it's
a lot of them are in
it's
the
a
original
huge job.
boxes. Yeah,
It's a huge job.
but that could be a show alone.
So yeah, let me check. Yeah, not an Avon personnel MCM items for sure. Yeah, and we do have some more MCM items, so definitely keep a lookout for sure. And let me just look here to see if anyone's done any more notifications or pre-bids because I want to get to you guys. And let me know in the chat if there's anything you've seen in the shop or on the table that isn't in the shop, and I will pull it up. All right, let's pin this guy. Um, this panther. I really like him. I almost want to keep him for myself. I'm telling you, because we live in a mid-century house in Florida. Let's see if I can stand back. You can see him. He's a foot long, and he's burgundy. And burgundy is one of the rarer colors. It's not as common as like the green or the black. So this is a beautiful example. There are no chips here. The only thing I do want to show you is somebody once upon a time like put like this tape on the bottom, and I just didn't feel like pulling it off and dealing with like cleaning. It was probably so he doesn't like slip around when he's on top of a TV, or maybe just as a padding so he doesn't scratch the top of the TV, right? So once upon a time somebody did that, but otherwise he's perfect. There are no chips. He's a gorgeous example of a TV console panther, right? So, um, and a beautiful color, just beautiful. So we're gonna start him off at $15. Gorgeous, yeah, he is beautiful. I really love this guy. So, if nobody snags him, I might be keeping him for my mid-century house here. So again, there he is, no chips. He's gorgeous color, beautiful, just gorgeous here. And what a special thing to have in your house, you know what I mean? To have this panther. I think he's good luck. So, oh, Grace, you got it. All right, congratulations. Winning the panther. I guess I don't get to keep him now. All right, enjoy him. I'm glad he's going to a good home. So there we go. Got him. All right, welcome in. Thank you. Let's see what else we have. Um, yeah, everybody loves mid-century. Here's another cool mid-century that you might want to see close up. This one surprised me because at first glance you kind of go like, whatever. But upon closer inspection, first of all, it's that beautiful amber color from the mid-century period, and it is actually blown glass. So this is not pressed glass in any way. You can see even like some occlusions that is typical in blown glass. So everything from the base to the top is blown. It has a beautiful spiral motif down here at this base here, and it's that beautiful amber glass. And I think it's 8 inches tall. It's a beautiful bud vase. So if you are looking for something to add to your mid-century collection, this is a really nice one. And there are no chips in this. It's in perfect condition. So this is a nice, very beautiful example of blown glass. We'll start the auction off at $5. And there you go. That's gorgeous. Almost looks like it could be a glass, but it's too small. It's too small unless you were drinking out of a straw. It's definitely a vase. So in that beautiful amber color. So really love that. All right. Thanks for taking a look at that one. I'm glad you could see that one close up for sure. All right. Let's stay with our mid-century theme. And oh, here's another cool one. You know what though, Russell, you're gonna have to put it in a random
Yeah.
pick because half of this table we don't have listed in the shop. If you do see something in the shop as you're coming in, guys, put a pre-bid or a notification. We'll get to it. Russell, can you put this one in as a random pick? Let me give you.
This is
the-
number 2, I believe.
It is? Okay.
Yeah.
Here, I'll give you the,
Thank you.
got little notes for everything on our third show. We're just getting the hang of this, so thanks for bearing with us. This is a beautiful blown glass vase. I believe this is just over a foot tall. What inches do I?
12 inches.
12 inches. So it is 12 inches. You can see it has that beautiful triangular shape there. This is art glass. It is signed Millie on the bottom. Okay. So we did look up that artist and we didn't find exactly random pick number
Most
2.
likely an independent studio artist. From
Yeah,
either
but
the
you
60s.
guys might know your art glass better than we do. So if you do, take a look at this one. I want to kind of get the color. It is a beautiful purple. I don't know if you guys are seeing the same color I'm seeing. It's like a purple, a very dark purple with that like white shading in it. It has the triangular bottom. It's marked Millie on the bottom. It is blown art glass, mid-century. It's most likely from the 60s or 70s. And it has like almost like this triangular shape that's twisted coming up. It's just a gorgeous piece. I really love this vase. Perfect for a mid-century collector. And we are starting this one off at 12. So take a look at this one. And if you are just joining, take a look in the shop, and then we have more that's not in the shop, and I can scan the table and show you everything there. This is one of the random picks from the table, and just a beautiful piece of art glass vase. All right, thanks for taking a look there. Appreciate it. If you're just joining us, we have a variety of items. Some that are listed in the shop and some that are not. So that side of the table is not listed in the shop. So if you see something over there, we can take a closer look and pull it up as a random pick as well. So welcome in. This is our third show, so I appreciate the support. Let's just keep going with some mid-century stuff. How about these napkins? We're gonna do a random pick of these cool mid-century napkins. They could also be, I don't think they're soft enough to be like handkerchiefs, but they could be in a suit if you wanted them to be like that. But I think they're supposed to be napkins. And I'll open one of them up here for you as Russell is setting up the listing. It has this beautiful scallop shape here. And those mid-century oranges, oh my gosh, I mean, you just can't go wrong with mid-century oranges. It's a set of 2. Again, I think they're supposed to be napkins, but they could even be like put on your dresser, right? Put these on your dresser and then put your little like things on your dresser on top of these, or put them on 2 end, tables in your living room, right? Or put them in the middle of the dining room table and put a candle on it, or you know what I mean? Like you can do whatever you want with
The end
these.
table, yeah, maybe you
Right?
can cover the top of it.
Yeah, exactly. Did you set up the
I
random
did
pick?
set up.
Awesome. What is this, number 3?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, hold on. Where am I? There we go. Let's pin that. Thank you. And just super cute. We're going to start these off at $3. They're in perfect condition. I feel like they've never been used, actually. So again, you could use these as napkins. You could use them as like putting in a suit like this. So many different ways. Thanks for the hearts, you guys. We'll start this pair off at $3 for this cute mid-century orange color. Just gorgeous. And the back looks like that. So just to show you the back there. And great, thanks for taking a look at these. These are fun colors to take a look at. And if you're just joining, half of this table, let me see. I'm going to take my phone off. I'll scan the table for you guys who are just coming in, just so you can see. Here we go. This side of the table is listed in the shop. So you can look in the shop and see any of those items, put in a pre-bid or put a notification. We'll get to it. And then on this side of the table, it's not listed in the shop. So if you see anything over here, I can add those as a random pick and we can auction anything off on this side of the table. So just let me know if you see something, then I can pull it up and Russell will make a listing real quick and we will go through it. So there are a variety of items.
Yeah, hit us up.
Yep, just let us know. This is my husband Russell.
Right
He's
side of the table.
very helpful.
Unlisted.
Yep.
Left side, all listed.
Yes. So all of this is in the shop. You can take a look in the shop. Let me know if you'd like me to pull any of those. On orange stripe bowl. Orange stripe bowl. This one, is this the one you're talking about?
I believe that could be the goal they're talking about. Yeah. Does have
Starting bid. I can start this at 3. It's stoneware. So yes, you'd like me to pull this up? Okay, great. I'll have Russell create a starting bid. Start that at 3.
he's back to the napkins, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Let me just put my phone back up so I have 2 hands. All right. Okay, we'll do that stripe bowl. Let's go to the napkins. Let me grab it. So, I mean, I would say this is more pinkish and blue, but it is this one's pretty old. This is like early 20th century mixing bowl, and it does have like a tiny chip, but I will tell you, and over here too, that these chips here are smooth. That's how like old this bowl and like how well used and loved it has been. Um, the chips are actually smooth, like they're not even like gonna cut anyone. It's so strange. Not that that's like a selling feature, right? Yeah, like a salmon color. I would definitely say like a salmon color. Absolutely, yes. So Russell, what number is this?
Listed number 4.
All right, let me pin it. I'm getting like an echo. I'm like talking into the bowl. It's like echoing, amplifying. We're starting it at 3, I thought.
3, yeah.
No, that's okay. We'll start it at $1 because Russell put it in at $1. So there you go. We'll start this guy off at $1. There we go. We're going to start it right there. So there you go. Cute little mixing bowl. Early 20th century. And yes, in that salmon color with a blue stripe in there. So yeah, it's very cute. It's a very cute little bowl. I love this little like kind of rib feature there too. And no marking here, but very primitive. All right, Lindsay, you got it. All right. So congratulations. I love this bowl too. It's cute. You got it?
Yeah.
Into the sold. Okay. All right. So again, guys, if you are just coming in and you see anything on that side of the table, I can go in for a closer view. We can add it into the auction. Everything on this side of the table is already listed in the shop, so you can take a look there. You're welcome. Yeah. And let's see, do we have any other pre-bids or notifications? Want to make sure I'm getting to you guys because we did have some earlier. I think I got through all those, so that's good. Let's see, should we pull another one up? Hey, if you like that bowl, I want to show you this bowl in more detail. Do you want to put this one? Oh, I'm gonna not break anything. I'm gonna try hard.
This one too?
Yeah, add that one as random pick number 4. I want to show you guys this stoneware
You mean
bowl.
5.
5. Yep, that's correct. And I really love this. It's just so rustic. But then I want to try and we're gonna get good lighting. I'm just gonna pull this light over here really quick to see if you can look at this glaze in the inside of this bowl. Trying to get the glint. It is cobalt. There, now you can see it. It's hard to see unless you got the light shining right at it. It has this beautiful cobalt, slightly speckled when you shine the light at it. And the glaze is just perfect. But then the outside is this like rustic. It is just really, to me, unique. And you have that one pulled up?
Yep. Random pick number 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna pin this one. Oh, random pick 35 you put, but that's cool.
What the heck?
That's okay.
Oh my gosh.
This is just
Something's
our
going
third
on with
show, you
the
guys.
numbers here.
So that's okay. At least we get it like a video recording in case something happens. But this beautiful cobalt blue glaze stoneware mixing bowl, just so cute. So let's run this one just because I wanted to show you that close up. It's just such a unique um bowl. I've never seen anything like this really. So I had to give you guys a little close up of this very unique item. So thanks for taking a look there. All right. So as you're coming in, you guys, welcome in. If you're watching on the YouTube or Facebook stream, you can get the link in my bio to get a $15 off coupon and whatnot. And let me show you guys the table. So if you're just joining us, this side of the table is listed in the shop. So any of those items you can take a closer look at in the shop. Let me know if you'd like me to pull any of them up. On this side of the table, these are not listed in the shop. Oh, here's another mid-century. Maybe we should go back to mid-century. I really like these cute little avocado snack dishes or candy dishes. And there's a pair of them, so that's fun. Cute little planters. We've got some fun planters going on here, little lovebirds, this pig planter, this kitty with a ball of yarn. This is a Blue Ridge pitcher, so that's pretty. This is blown glass. It's an art vase. A couple Inverness glasses, that stoneware that we just looked at. A thermoware pitcher, and it's really clean inside too. You could like use it today if you wanted. Another couple planters, a vase, a tin, Watt pottery. This is from the World's Fair, New York World's Fair. We've got a little trinket dish or a soap dish, like whatever you want to use that for. It's cute. It's like a leaf, but also like a flower. And South Carolina, if you know anyone from South Carolina, that might be special to you. Little tourist plate. Those mid-century napkins again. Pretty rose bud vase. Early American pattern glass, a sugar bowl and creamer set. These two candlesticks, nice pair there if you need some candlesticks. I really love this little mid-century set here, perfect for like the bathroom or your dresser. I think that's actually an ashtray. So that's fun. It's funny to think about ashtrays now that nobody smokes, or at least most people. And then this beautiful hand blown bud vase, amber bud vase. Look at these like Carmen Miranda, like salt and pepper shakers. So much fun. I really love this ruby red flashed glass vase right there. And a little mid-century colonial girl. Another planter. We got a planter theme going on. A lonely sugar bowl. We've got this English Springer Spaniel. We've got this cow and baby. This little made in occupied Japan girl. This green enamel teapot, super cute. This beer stein, mid-century. Also mid-century, this little cherub and in his boat. It almost like it's like a cloud, but a boat. It's cute. Also a planter. And then we've got this little baby and fawn, a vase. This little dog peeing on the hydrant. That's cute. this little salt and pepper cows. So lots of different items. That's a rose bowl. Oh, I love this little blue and pink pastel. Also a planter of this lady. So you can see how many planters do we have on this table? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I count at least 8 planters on this table. So if you like planters, welcome in. Welcome in. My name's Alexandra. This is my husband, Russell, who's helping me out on our third show here. So if you see anything that you liked on the table, the one side of the table is in the shop and the other side is not in the shop. So you got to make a request, which is why I was doing another scan. So again, let's see, that side of the table is not in the shop. And then the other side is listed in the shop. So if you see something in the shop or on the table in general, let me know. We'll pull it up and we'll auction it off. We can do a random pick. Let's see, what else do we like that we want to do? Any requests? If not, I'll just pull something up and we'll do a request and we'll do a random, right? And just learn more about it because that's fun too. Let's do these salt and pepper shakers. They are just crazy. And they make me think of Carmen Miranda. They're so vibrant and colorful. All right, here we go. So they've got 3 fruits, the same fruits on the top of each. There is a chip here. So part of that end of the pear is missing on the salt, but honestly, I don't think it detracts too much to it just because you hardly even notice it unless you point it out, really. They have their stoppers, their original stoppers, and they're big. They're big. Look at how big these are. I don't know who decided to make salt and pepper shakers like this big, but if you want to like have some fun salt and pepper shakers and they're like Carmen Miranda style, mid-century, these are super cute. So let's run this pair for $4. So much fun and vibrant and that like avocado color that's so indicative of mid-century with that, you know, still life scene on top. So there we go. Thanks for taking a look at these. Can you scan the table? Yes, I can. Let me set these down carefully and I will show you everything here on the table because like I said, half of the table is listed in the shop and the other half is not. So here we go. This is the half of the table that is listed in the shop. So you can take a look for more details on these in the shop. And then this half of the table is not listed in the shop. So you can take a look at any of these items. I can hold them up for more details. And we can certainly pull them up as a random pick for an auction. Just request and let me know. Or if you have any questions, let me know. We can talk about them in more detail too. So we've got a mix of mid-century and antique here on the table tonight. And I'm going to be having more and more shows. I inherited my parents' antique mall, the remainder of it. And the remainder, by the way, is like a 10 by 20 storage and a 10 by 40 storage and our entire garage. So we have to liquidate. So every day we are opening new boxes. Just to give you an example, here's our house. Here's how crazy it is.
There's our dog.
There's our dog. She sleeps through it all. And yes, I can. I will run the Rose Bowl. Yes, absolutely. It's a beautiful Rose Bowl too. Let me turn my camera around. So yeah, we have a big job ahead of us. Every day we are opening boxes and it is like a surprise. It's like, what's inside this box? So we're going to be having a lot of stuff come out and we are going to be taking a look. So this is a beautiful example. Let me get it pinned and I'll tell you a little bit more about it. Rose Bowl, there we go. This one's definitely turn of the 20th century. Also, let me show you here a little more detail. If I hold that up, you can see the pattern there. The top is cut glass and the bottom is pressed glass. So it is a combination, it's a unique combination of pressed and cut. But it is a rose bowl. It's in perfect condition. I'm not even feeling like any nicks or anything. It's a great example of a rose bowl. I'm gonna start this one off at 5. So, and it's just gorgeous. I really love this piece. Um, just a beautiful, beautiful example right there. And really nice condition as well. And you got it, Black Cat Vintage. Congrats. Thank you. Okay. Russell, if you can put this in the sold. Thank you. All right. And yes, thank you. I appreciate it. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to pull up. I should scan real quick to see if anyone put any pre-bids or notifications because I almost missed somebody earlier. And because people sometimes just put in a pre-bid, but then they don't tell you in the chat, and I don't want to miss anybody. So let's see, what else should I show you guys? So since we just did a piece of glass, let me do another piece of glass. I'll pull up this nice example of a sherbet or sherbet, any more American Brilliant other than the sugar. So this sherbet glass, or dish. Do we interested in this one? I'll just pin it real quick and we'll do one on it. And I will have more American Brilliant period. I know I have more in storage. So definitely, and I'll show you, well, I have early American pattern glass on the other side of the table. But let's just do this one real quick because I have it in my hand. And thank you for bookmarking. I appreciate it. I will have more shows. I don't have it listed right now. I should have, but this is my 3rd show. I'm just getting started here. But this is a beautiful cut glass, and it's sherbet, although we always pronounce sherbet, right? But it's spelled sherbet, and that's the correct pronunciation. So, but it's a beautiful cut glass example. And so if you're interested in this one, we'll start this one off at 5. And you can take a look. It is beautiful. It is brilliant. It is part of that brilliant period. So it's a very sparkly. I like that. And looks like you got this one too, Black Cat Vintage. Congratulations. Yes. Okay. Did I give you the, there we go.
Perfect.
Put that in the sold. Congrats. Thank you. And let's see. Let me pick this up and we'll scan the table again and you can take a look. I know you're looking for brilliant period and I do have more in storage for sure. These are early American pattern glass. So you might have an interest in these. This is a sugar and creamer. So this one is a set. Okay, great. Yes, I may have some larger pieces and I gotta just see. Like I said, every time I open a box from the storages, it's like a mystery. It is like an exciting little thing. I also have these candlesticks. Those are pressed glass. And then this one's mid-century, so that's not really brilliant period, but I do like this picture. So that's a cute picture.
This one over here wasn't by the Spaniel. No.
Yeah, this is a lone sugar
Lone
dish.
sugar dish,
Yeah.
It's missing part of the set.
Yeah, well, we'll still keep an eye out. Maybe we do have the creamer, but I don't think so. I think it is just a lonely sugar dish. But yes, for glassware in that kind of style, that's what we have today. But that doesn't mean that's what we won't have tomorrow. Tomorrow may be a whole nother day, based on what is coming out of those storages. Yes, I agree. For little sugars are cute for a nosegay arrangement. Yes, absolutely. And that one's really pretty. I really do like that. And the sunset is coming through the window right now,
Giving it the
giving
brilliance.
it extra brilliance, which is nice. Thanks for the hearts. I appreciate it. So that gives it a little extra sparkle right there. Perfect timing sunset. Perfect timing sunset through the window. So, anyway, if you are just coming in, this side of the table here is not listed in the shop. So, if you see anything here, we can just do a quick random pick and we'll throw it up for auction. And I can also show you close up what it is and talk about it a little bit more if it's something that you're interested in. And we are going to be having a lot more shows because I inherited the remainder of my parents' antique mall. And it's a huge, huge job. So, yes. So, this planter, I will just show you, does have a little tiny chip there, a little crack there, and another little chip there, just so you're aware. It's stamped USA, but it doesn't have a maker. So I wasn't sure if this one was like McCoy or Shawnee, but it is USA. It's other than those little chips on the bottom, it's in great condition. I was going to start this one off at 5. So if you're interested in that one, please let me know. I can put it up as a random poll. And yes, okay. Black Cat is saying yes. Let's run this. Let me give my husband its card. He can put this as a listing. Let me turn my camera around because that's going to take, this one's hefty. I got to have 2 hands for sure on this one.
So this is
It's
random
a
pick
good
number
planter.
6, by the way. And make sure that I actually type it in correctly this time. I don't
Okay.
know why it said 35.
That's
I have
okay.
No idea why I hit that.
We know what it is though. So yeah, so here it is. You can see how big it is. It's a pretty hefty planter, and it has this kind of like Doric almost bottom, like legs, and it's got to have like 3 like platforms to hold this up. No drainage holes, but it's great condition otherwise. There's no chips here on the top, and I don't know. Do I have a width on this?
So I got 10 inches long,
10
4.5
inches
inches
long.
tall. I don't
Okay.
have the width, but I can measure it real
Okay.
quick. Here.
Do I have this pulled up now?
Yeah, it's listed. Do you want to?
What is it listed at?
Random pick number 5, and you can use the ruler if you want
Pick
the width.
number 5.
Yeah.
Or is it number 6?
Number 6. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
there we go.
My mistake.
All right, great.
I'm all
Okay,
thumbs.
there it is. All right, thanks for your patience while we figure out how to list things. Again, I'm getting an echo. I'm getting like a echo there.
Cave effect.
A cave effect. Okay. All right, here we go. We're gonna start the auction on this one. Again, it is marked USA, but I don't see a maker on it. It could be Shawnee, it could be McCoy. It's
a
in
nice piece.
decent condition. It's definitely functional. Congrats, Black Cat. All right, you're getting a big package from us. This one might ship by itself. I'm not sure, just because it's so. We might not want to mix it with your glassware.
Rest of the stuff.
Just so you know, I might unbundle. All right.
Great.
It is hefty, that one. So, okay. All right. Let's see. What else would you guys like to look at? Should I do another planter? I've got so many planters. That was one of 8 planters. Just crazy here. So let's take a look at what else we have. Here is another planter. This cute little cat with a ball of yarn. We've got the lovebirds. We've got that art glass vase. Oh, it's so delicate. I love it though. This is Blue Ridge, a Blue Ridge pitcher. So that's pretty. Thanks for the
Jeff's got a really
hearts.
good print on the bottom of it. It gives you a really descriptive,
Yeah, there
like,
you go.
where
There's the
it's
Blue
made.
Ridge.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's a nice one. Um, these are fun. Avocado snack dishes, mid-century. I'll be using pictures for vases. Absolutely. This one would be perfect for a vase. Um, absolutely. That would just look beautiful with a nice mixed bouquet of different colors in there.
That one was made in
Hmm.
Irwin,
Irwin,
Tennessee,
Tennessee, Blue
between,
Ridge.
yeah, 38
Hmm.
to 55.
And we've got this pig planter. I think he's so much fun. He's just a fun little guy right there. And then we've got um I just really like this like white and red roses. I just think it's so funny because I know that's an ashtray. Um I can't get over it. I can't get over
Oh, the
ashtrays.
roses are gonna last forever.
I know.
Do you want to sip your seven?
Yes.
Okay.
And so anyway, everything on this side of the table is listed in the shop. And yeah, deco looking. Which one was deco looking?
Was it the picture in the back, mid-century
I don't know.
bubble one?
I don't know. Tell me which one. The rose set. It almost looks like it, but I'm pretty sure it's mid-century. Just because on this one, it also has these stickers that say, so it's Mark Japan, and then the sticker says, let's see if I can focus in, Jen and Trudeau, Montreal and Toronto. And so these were sent to Jen and Trudeau, who's importing. They're in Montreal and Toronto. And I'm pretty sure they were maybe like 50s or 60s, and I think these might have even been my Nana's at one time. So my mom's Canadian. So I kind of remember these from growing up and that they were part of. So I'm almost positive they're definitely not deco, but they are definitely mid century. So, and based on their stickers as well. And they all have the stickers. But even though this is, I know, an ashtray with that little, like, you know, indent for the cigarette right there, it has never been used as an ashtray. So that much I know, because they were family pieces, those. Trying to take a drink here of my lemon ginger from Trader Joe's because I've been talking for over an hour. Okay, so let me put this back on. And there we go. Let's see if we want to run anything else tonight. I think we should. I think we should because I'm trying to get our like bonus money. So Whatnot gives you like bonus money when you sign up to become a seller. And if I can sell like, I think I had to hit like $89 on this show to get my $150 bonus. Because based on what I sold the last two shows, the last show was not so great, but the first show was pretty good. And then I'm working on getting the rest of that because I think it's going to expire like tomorrow. So, but regardless, we're still going to have lots of shows.
Is there any kind of random picks you want me to do?
Yeah, let's do
outside
a
of
random
the,
pick. Let's
okay.
do a random pick. Let's do these cool dishes. I love these. Wait, let me give you a tag for it. Okay, let's just do these for the hell of it. And these are that nice like avocado mid-century green. These are perfect condition. There are no chips in these as long as I don't chip them. And they are like a snack set, like that you would put on your table, right? Or put candies in them. I actually used these myself last Halloween as part of or maybe not last Halloween, 2 Halloweens ago,
Yeah,
as
we had
part of like a Halloween party,
it was
a
a
big Halloween party
housewarming.
that we threw. No, we did
Kind
a
of.
separate
Oh,
housewarming.
we did. That's right.
But I then we threw a big Halloween party and I was like, "Oh good, we need like colors like this, like very Halloween. We're mid-century. We also live in a mid-century house. So like you can, this is perfect." Right? So anyway, these are mid-century. These are snack dishes or candy dishes. And they're perfect condition. They're beautiful, really nice. Do you have it set
Yes,
up?
I did.
Okay, what number is it?
Number 7.
Number 7. Let's see. When I see somebody put a notification on that vase, so maybe I need to go back to that. Why don't I see it? Hold on. Maybe I passed it. Bear with me, guys. There we are. Okay. Okay. Now I gotta click out of there. Okay. All right. So these are random pick number 7. And they are mid-century dishes, candy dishes, snack dishes, whatever you want to call them, relish dishes if you like. They're not really truly relish dishes, but whatever you want to call them, you can call them whatever you like. They are in perfect condition, and we're starting them at 6 and for the pair. Great avocado green for mid-century collectors. So there you go. And I really like these. Nice pattern on those, and you get a pair of them. All right, thanks for taking a look there. Figured we may as well, right? May as well pull it up. Oh, can I get the
Yeah.
little thing for
Sure.
it? Very good. We've got this little system going on, and if you are just joining us, welcome. This side of the table is listed in the shop. And then this side of the table is not listed in the shop. So if there's anything that you would like to see on that side of the table, please let me know. And I can go in for a close up too. I can scan the table. Just let me know if you would like that to be requested. Because if there's anything you want random pick wise, we can do that. And or if you see something in the shop, we can do that too. And in fact, I think some of you, I know we had some pre-bids earlier. We went through those. But then someone has put a notification for this amber blown glass bud vase. And I do think that's a really beautiful vase. If you're here, I don't know if like when you have a notification on an item, does it actually like notify you? I guess. I turn notifications off on my phone a lot of the time because I just get annoyed. But maybe we should go back to this because I see somebody put a notification and it is a beautiful piece. I really love it. It's a gorgeous mid-century piece. So I'll show it to you guys again since somebody did put a notification bell on it. It's that beautiful amber glass, and it is blown glass. This is not pressed glass in any way. And it has that spiral pattern here at the bottom. It's gorgeous. Thanks for the hearts. And we're starting this one off only at $5, which is really a steal for a blown glass bud vase. If you select to be notified, it will alert you when it comes up in the auction. Oh, fantastic. Well, good. I'm glad that is happening. And yeah, it's a beautiful amber glass bud vase here. So looks like you're going to take this one home too, Black Cat. Okay. All right. Congratulations. That's great. Let me see. Did I give you the sticker to it? No. Here we go. I want to make sure we keep everything in order. Congrats. All right. So let's see. What else would we like to look at? Maybe we stay on a mid-century theme. Let's do this one. Since we're on a mid-century theme right now. And I do think this picture, and it's hefty. This is a sturdy picture. And it has this kind of like bubble or like honeycomb pattern. It's pretty cool. It does have a little bit of scratch here on the gold rim, but there are no chips in this. And I wouldn't even call this a scratch. I don't know. It's just kind of like wear. You know what I mean? And it has a nice base. It is very sturdy. You can see what it looks like there. Um, I'm not sure what I would put in this. I kept thinking, like, what do I put in this? And I kept thinking, like, orange juice, like fresh squeezed orange juice, because it's not very big. Like, it's not big enough to like have iced tea or something like this. So, you do this all the time on items or sales. Okay, that's cool. And then it sends you a text alert. Oh, cool. I like that. So when you guys have that little notification bell, if you want to get notified on an item, you look at an item, you like it, then you can put that notification bell and it'll send you a little alert. So that's cool. Yeah, that's nice. It's a good idea. Then I guess I should do the ones that have alerts, right? So that people get alerted when I start selling them. So here we are with this one. And this one we're gonna start just at $5. And it's a cute, cute little vase there. Not vase, could be a vase. It's a pitcher, but you could use it as a vase, right? And I want to say fresh squeezed orange juice. Like I just want to see orange juice in this for some reason. So thanks for taking a look at that. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Appreciate it. And let's see. Since I just said a vase, maybe we should go to a vase. What vases haven't I done yet? So, and then we've got planters, guys. Don't forget on the planters. So let's see what else, what other notifications there are, I guess. But I did some with the notifications and then people didn't show up for them. So maybe they weren't fast enough. We can do them again though, just to see, I suppose. Let's see. Because somebody wanted to be notified about this Springer Spaniel dog. So let's show him again. I wonder if they get notified when I pin it. I guess maybe probably when I pin it. I would guess, because if they get notified when I start the auction, then it might be too late, you know? So it's probably when I pin it. So hopefully whoever put the oh, and you put the notification on the bud vase and then you came back. That's cool, Black Cat. Well, that's the way to do it then, I guess, right? Is put a notification bell on stuff you're looking for, then you can come back for it. Perfect. Perfect. Well, whoever put the notification bell on for this guy, we're gonna run him. And he's only $1 because he's just got this little chip. And it's not even like, it's just weird. It's like a chip of like the outer layer. So you almost can't tell that his little paw is chipped. But other than that, he's great. He's got cute puppy dog eyes. We'll just start him off at $1. He's got this great collar that says Spaniel. So that's pretty cool too. I like that. So if you're into little dog figurines, mid-century, it's pretty cool. So if you save an item, it will alert you. It is up to in time to bid if you don't delay. Yes. Yeah, cool. So now I know that so when people are putting those notifications, they're getting notified and they need to come running to get their item. So there we go. Thanks for taking a look at this guy. All right. And if you're just joining us, we have a variety of items. Some are in the shop, some are listed, some are not listed. So that side of the table is not listed right now. So if you see something over there, I can go in for a close-up version. And then the rest of everything is in the shop right now. You can take a look there, ask me questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to put up some random things so you can see in close up.
Did your light die, by the way?
Yes, I think a bunch of these lights died,
Let me try it.
honey.
Let's load it back.
I don't know why. We just need to charge them more, I guess.
Well,
Um,
here we go. Oh, yeah, it did die.
let's look at these candle holders because we just pulled these out of the box today. So, like I said,
this over here.
I don't know. It's okay. So, like I said, I inherited my parents' antique mall, the remainder of their antique mall that they closed in the 90s. It's all in storage. My mom passed a few years ago, and then we did some estate sales and yard sales and donations and all kinds of stuff, and it was exhausting. We downsized my dad, and then now everything's in storage, like a 10 by 20 and a 10 by 40, and our garage. And it's all exploding in our house right now. So we have to downsize all of this stuff. So that's where you guys come in to help us out. So on Whatnot. So take a look at these candlesticks I found today. They're pressed glass. They've got this like kind of ribbed feature. They're 2 inches tall and they're great condition. There's just 2 little tiny nicks right there. Barely. I mean, like barely. Otherwise, they're perfect. And they're most likely like they might be deco period, stretching into mid-century. Okay. And they're cute. They could go right on your table. Perfect. Who doesn't need 2 extra candlesticks, right? And I'm starting them just at $4 for the pair. So, because they're in great condition. And they're pretty. They're nice. They're functional. So you've got that going on. And there's a pair of them. You don't always get a pair. So that's nice. All right. Thanks for taking a look at these. Fun stuff tonight. Let's see. What else do we want to do? My husband's saying I need to drink liquid. This is the lemon ginger seltzer from Trader Joe's. Do you guys love that? At Trader Joe's, they also do blood orange and what's the other one? A cranberry lime, which is perfect for like Thanksgiving. And they're all natural, so they don't have like bad things in them, and they're really low carb. Let's do another item though. This little girl has a notification on her. So let's go to the notifications. Here we go. So this little girl, she is made in occupied Japan. She has Japan stamped on the back in her mold, right? She has this cute polka dot dress. This little rooster down here pecking at her feet. She's holding a bouquet. She has a basket full of flowers. She's so adorable. No chips. She's perfect. Tiny paintwear. I mean, nothing that you wouldn't figure for the age, right? Made in occupied Japan. Look at her little rosy cheeks. Oh my goodness. Could just squeeze them. And she's cute. I mean, this is just like perfect for like a little nursery or maybe even like a baby shower gift for someone having a girl. But so cute, right? She's so cute and kind of made me think of Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm, even though she doesn't really look like her exactly, but it kind of made me feel like, you know, a country girl kind of thing. So she's $5, and I know someone had a notification on her. So hopefully that person will show up because she deserves a good home. She deserves to be adopted by someone who loves this little country girl with this polka dot dress made in occupied Japan. So adorable, so cute. Really love her. Thanks for taking a look. She's cute. Okay, let's see what else we have tonight. I know we just did the enamel teapot. Two people have a notification on that one. But clearly nobody showed up for it, so I don't know. Let's take a look at, what do we want to take a look at? Just scrolling through what we have to take a look at. Let's take a look at this lady, just because we've kind of been on a mid-century roll tonight. And she's typical mid-century, that colonial figurine, right? That you see mid-century wise. She'd be cute in, you know, a girl's, you know, display case in her bedroom, you know, on a shelf. A pretty princess type, right? She also has the bouquet basket, the basket full of bouquet, right? So typical. Made in Japan, and she's just $3 to start. So she's pretty. I really like that. I mean, she's perfect. There's no chips or anything, so she's in perfect condition. And she has great colors, just beautiful, beautiful colors. Thanks for taking a look at her. Let's see what else we have. And if you are joining from YouTube or Facebook, because I'm live streaming to both of those platforms right now, there is a link in my bio for a $15 off coupon to come over to Whatnot. And you can spend it anywhere. You don't have to spend it with me, although I would love for you to spend it with me. But you can spend it with anybody. So it's a nice little perk. And if you are commenting right now on Facebook or YouTube, I'm not going to see it until later. So if you are asking any questions or making any comments and you'd like me to respond to them live, I recommend going to the link in my bio, signing up for that coupon, coming over here to my show in Whatnot so that I'll actually see your comments in real time. Okay. And thanks for joining. As you're coming in, I'm going to scan the table because then you can get a closer look. So all of this stuff that is on this side of the table is listed in the shop. Okay, so if you take a look in the shop, you can see any of these items in more detail. And then if you look at this side of the table, these items are not listed in the shop. So you need to request these. We'll pull them up as a random pick, and I can show you in more detail, and then we can auction them off real quick. So these items are not listed. If you do see something in the shop that you like, put a notification or a pre-bid and we can come back to it. If you see something on this side of the table though, these aren't listed. So we need to take a look. We can put them up as a random auction and do any of these items. Cool orange mid-century napkins. This is early American pattern glass, sugar and creamer. Look at this pig planter. Oh my goodness. We've got a molded horse. Look at this cobalt stoneware. Look at how rustic it is on the inside, and then how like flashy cobalt, beautiful glaze on the inside. Just amazing. So again, these aren't in the shop. So this is Inverness crinkleware, Libby glasses. Then look at these planters. We have so many planters tonight, you guys. Little lovebirds, so cute. This kitty cat with a ball of yarn, so cute. Another yellow, you can see a yellow planter theme going on. We've got a Blue Ridge pitcher, it's very pretty. We've got a Thermoware mid-century pitcher. We have this art blown glass vase, this art vase, and it's signed Millie. So that's pretty nice too. We've got a frosted glass vase too. We've got vases and pitchers galore. We've got planters. We've got World's Fair plate from the New York World Fair. We have this little trinket dish. It's cute. South Carolina. That might mean something special to you. So maybe you know somebody from South Carolina. Maybe you are from South Carolina. Watt pottery. That's cute too. So lots of different items on the side of the table that is not listed in the shop. So just let me know if you see anything here. Let me know. We'll pull it up and the mid-century snack dishes, right? If you see something in the shop, let me know. These are the items in the shop, and I can pull those up for a quick auction. Look at this dog peeing on the fire hydrant. My goodness. And so there's another planter, right? Carmen Miranda salt and pepper shaker, styled like it's obviously not Carmen Miranda. There's no woman's head there, but it's like a still life. It's like Carmen Miranda, right? If Carmen Miranda was a salt and pepper shaker, this is what she would look like. Okay. All right. Then we've got this rose vase. It's beautiful. Flash glass. Mid-century figurine. Another planter. This Springer Spaniel dog. American Brilliant glass. A lone sugar. We've got this cow and baby. This beer stein. Tiny, tiny little. This little made in occupied Japan little girl. She's cute. Look at this cherub in his boat, this dreamy boat. Is he on a cloud? Is he in the water? Who knows? He's a cherub. It's also a planter. Okay. We also have this little baby in this fawn, and it's a vase or a planter. You pick. We've got a Toby mug winking, this winking dude. Make him into a planter if you want. Look at the planter theme going on tonight. Oh my gosh. Thanks for the hearts. And then we've got Otagiri salt and pepper shaker, 2 cows. Pair of candlesticks, great condition. This red rose set, mid-century set. That's an ashtray, believe it or not. Look at this mid-century picture. This like bubble pattern, honeycomb bubble pattern. It's beautiful, gold rim. Then, back over here, these are the items that are not listed. So again, if you want these, you gotta let me know in the chat so that I can pull any of these up into a random pick auction. Okay? And there's a few different things to choose from. We may as well just maybe do some random picks. This is a sugar and creamer. So whereas we have a lonely sugar, that one's older. This one's American pattern glass, a little bit newer, but still like turn of the century, like 20th century. Okay. But it's a set. So you might like that better because it's a set, right? This one's not as old. It's vintage. It's probably like 70s or 80s. But that could be like a small vase. It could be a votive holder. You could put your makeup brushes in that. It's a lot of different variety tonight. And this is one of many shows. My name's Alexandra. And this is my husband, Russell. And we inherited my parents' antique mall, the remainder of their antique mall that they shut down in the 90s. And it is all in storage. 10 by 20 storage, a 10 by 40 storage, and our whole garage. So that's why we're here on Whatnot. So thank you for joining for our 3rd show. So let's auction some of these items off. Let me see. Do you guys have any requests before I just start pulling random things or, doing random picks from the one side of the table that isn't listed in the shop? Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you have any questions on any of these items. We already sold some items here tonight, so we're missing some of those items that did get sold, but that's fine. We still got a lot left. Let me know what types of things that you're looking for, because we are going to be having a lot more shows of different varieties of things too. We're going to try and categorize as much as possible. We have a lot of toys. We've got dolls. We've got matchbooks, like a lot of them. We have records. We have Studio Girl and Avon sets. Do you guys know Studio Girl, that brand? It was like a makeup brand and perfume brand like in the 60s. My mom was a Studio Girl before I was born. And so there's so much. I have boxes and boxes and boxes of it. And so we're going to do some themed shows coming up. But in the meantime, as you're coming in, as you're joining, this side of the table is listed in the shop. This side of the table is not listed in the shop. So if you see something over there, and I was just doing a scan of the table, but if you see something there you want to see in close up, we'll pull it up. If you want me to pull up anything in the shop for auction, I'll pull that up too. I know we're getting a lot of like turnover here. So maybe I'll pull this one up again because it has 2 notifications on it. And hopefully the people who it is notifying will come and show up, because this cute little enamelware teapot is super cute. It's probably from the 30s. It was in my mom's kitchen. I grew up in an 1835 Greek Revival farmhouse. And the original owners, which was generations of owners, put on a new kitchen in the 1920s and like 1925-ish. And that was our kitchen. And then my mom restored it to be like 1925. And she put everything green and cream. And this was one of the many green and cream items in our 1925. And just so you know, there were no cupboards on the wall because people didn't have cupboards on the wall in 1925. So there were like step backs and a Hoosier cabinet and like everything like that. And then there was a green and cream stove on tall legs. That's what I grew up cooking on. Okay. So that's how, like, period, my mom had to make sure our 1925 kitchen, which was an addition to our 1835 farmhouse, had to be perfect. And this was one of those, so green and cream was really popular in the 20s and 30s. This is probably from the 30s. It's enamelware. It's a cute little teapot. The hinges work perfectly. Okay. And because it has some of the enamelware is wearing off, which is normal. I mean, hell, I have enamelware that's like 10 years old, okay, that it's like chipping off. So, I mean, for this not to have as much as like my current enamelware, I'm like, gosh, what am I paying all that money for? Right? Anyway, here it is. It's so cute. It's just starting off at $4. Really, and oh, let me show you the inside. My light burnt out, but you can see, not really with the light. You can kind of see there is the strainer there too. So it's fully functional if you wanted to use it. I probably wouldn't use it at this point, but it's fully functional. It would hold a good cup of tea, really. Yeah. It's cute. So thanks for taking a look. 2 people had a notification bell on this one, so I wanted to pull it up for you guys and show it to you and tell you a little story about how I grew up cooking in the 1925 kitchen. Okay, so let's see if you guys have any other notifications on the shop. If you are just coming in, not everything is listed in the shop. So this side of the table is listed in the shop. And then this side of the table is not listed in the shop. And this is just the tip of the iceberg for us, as I've inherited my parents' antique mall remainders. And we are opening boxes every day and trying to liquidate. So if you do see something, if you'd like me to scan the table real quick, because I do see we have some new people in here, I'll do that real quick for you guys. This side of the table is listed in the shop. So you can take a look in the shop, and if you see something in there, if you want to put a pre-bid or put a notification, these items are listed, okay? And if you have any questions on them right now, let me know in the chat too. This side is not listed in the shop at the moment. So any of these items I can pull really quick and we can do a quick auction, or I can answer questions about them. If you have any interest in anything that you are seeing, I can talk about them in more detail, show you in more detail, get close up, and there might be something that you fancy. Let me know. I appreciate you being here for my very 3rd show. So just getting started here. I appreciate it. And we've been selling some items. This is my husband, Russell. He's helping me. And as you can see, this is our house right now. It's like an explosion. It's like we've just been opening box after box after box. It's crazy. It's crazy. So let me know if there's anything that you like. We'll pull it up. I've been live here almost 2 hours. So I want to make sure everybody goes home with a treasure tonight before I sign off, before we go on a quick walk with our dog, who sleeps through it all. Do you see her? She looks like
Sure.
just a stuffed animal over there. Okay, so here are the items. And let me know if you see anything that you like. I'll put my phone back here on the tripod and I'll pick up some items. We'll show you close up. We'll do a couple little auctions and see what you guys like. Let me know in the chat. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Let's see. Should we do this dog? I want to show you this dog. I showed it at the very beginning and I want to show it again
Show it again.
because I just this dog. Are you kidding me? And we're just gonna start him at $1. Got this little like bulldog peeing on the hydrant. It says no parking. It's marked Japan. He's a little mid-century bulldog or Boston Terrier or something like that. Now there is this like crack on the back of the hydrant. I have to say, I almost wasn't positive if it's like a purposeful crack in this fire hydrant, but that's why I'm just doing $1 because I'm not positive. Anyway, and it has this kind of like paint flaw. It's not really like, but there it is. And he has a tiny little flea bite on like a real flea bite, right? On his chin, because he's a little dog. So there you go. Um, I'm just gonna start him off at $1. He'd be a fun little gift for somebody who has a dog like this. Because it's just a cute little thing to have. You can put maybe like rings or coins in here, right? Can also be functional if you wanted it to be functional because it has a little bit of a convex, like concave,
Concave. Yeah.
not convex, obviously.
I get it mixed up all the time.
So there you go. Thanks for taking a look on that one. He's cute. And again, if you're just coming in, thank you. Take a look in the shop if there's something that you like in the shop. That's all on this side of the table. And then this side of the table is not listed in the shop. So if you'd like me to do a closer scan of the table, I can. Just let me know in the chat. If there's something that you are interested in specifically, let me know. I can pull it up. Everything on that side of the table, I can do a quick auction and we can just list it real quick. So anything that you see there, maybe we'll just do another random pick. So my husband's doing listings. Let's see. Do you want to do these lovebirds?
Sure.
This is cute. This is cute. Let's do a random pick listing for these.
The number.
So this is not marked, but it's kind of like, it feels like it could be like a McCoy kind of planter, right? So it is a planter. It has some crazing, you can see. Get that close up for you. It's two little lovebirds in yellow. There are some minor, tiny little hairlines right there. Okay, but it's very functional. It's very sturdy, but it does have the crazing, and they're cute little lovebirds, yellow planter lovebirds. Let me know what number, honey.
That's number 9.
Number
Just
9.
give me 1 second.
Oh, he's just finishing the listing, and we'll pull it up and we'll run this one. So cute. So yes, so we have some random picks. If you're just coming in, that side of the table is listed into the shop. That side is not listed in the shop, and we're just doing some random picks and pulls from that side of the table. Thanks for the hearts. Appreciate it.
And it's listed.
And it's listed at number 9. Okay. And we're starting this one at $6 because it's so cute. There's no chips on this. Again, just those tiny little hairlines right there. But it's beautiful. And if you like yellow, this is the one to get, right? Although we have other yellow planters tonight. We've got a lot of planters tonight, and that is a planter. So, and it's like, that's the nest. So cute. Thanks for taking a look at this one. Wanted to show you guys close up. So let's see what else we have as you guys are just coming in and joining us. I appreciate it. Let's take a quick look at the table. We'll do a table scan so that you know what we have. All right, here we go. This side of the table is listed in the shop. So these you can take a look at in the shop. You can put notification bells. You can put pre-bids. This side of the table is not listed. So if you see anything here, let me know. We can take a closer close-up. And if you see something you like, let me know in the chat. This one is a really nice mid-century vase, hand blown. And then we got another planter, dishes. So we've got a lot of different items here. A lot of low starts as well. I'm not trying to hang on to this stuff, you guys. So, let me know if there's something that pops out to you. That's a Blue Ridge vase. I keep calling it a vase because you could use it as a vase. It's a pitcher. Use it however you want. Make it into a planter for all I care. I don't care what you do when you get it. You decide. You make it your own, right? So this side of the table, not listed. Shout it out in the chat if you were interested. This side of the table is listed in the shop. Go ahead and put a pre-bid, put a notification, whatever you want to do. I'm going to be signing off very shortly. My name's Alexandra, and this is my husband, Russell. We'll do a couple more items just because we're here, right? Let me know if you have a request. Let me know if you have a question. Let's see if there are any other notifications. So I did the ones with notifications, but the people didn't show up for them. So I don't know if I should do them again. I don't know if I should bother. Maybe I'll just do one of my picks. Let's do this vase again. I can't believe somebody isn't getting it because it's so beautiful. It is gorgeous. And if nobody gets it, then I'm keeping it. So there you go. Look at that. Look at how gorgeous this vase is. And actually my light died in front of me, but it's beautiful. It really picks up light beautifully. It's flashed glass and hand painted, these little dogwood flowers, hand painted. No chips, just tiny little paint wear here and there. Nothing you wouldn't expect for its age. It's mid-century. We're going to start this one at 5. And it's beautiful. It's a really beautiful vase. I mean, wouldn't this look lovely with maybe some white flowers or even red flowers? And I think either or. I think it would be gorgeous. All right, thanks for taking a look. That might end up on my table with flowers. I don't know. So, guys, I appreciate you coming out to support us on our 3rd show. We're going to have many more shows. I didn't schedule them yet just because my life has been crazy, but we're doing more shows because I inherited my parents' antique mall. And yes, and so my husband and I have that task ahead of us. Everything's in storage. Since the 90s, it's been boxed up. We've got a 10 by 20 storage, a 10 by 40 storage, and our garage is full. And it's got to go. It's got to get liquidated. And that's where you guys come in. So follow me for more. I appreciate it. And every day we're opening boxes and it's like something new. It's like a mystery, but there are some themes that we're finding. And so we're going to start doing like different categories and we'll see, but it's all vintage and antique. Except for we might throw in a show or two of stuff that we would maybe do at a garage sale. That's like ours, but that's so on the back burner. I got to get through all the vintage stuff. So I appreciate you guys being here. If you do see something in the shop right now, a last minute, let me know, because we're going to sign off here. And then just so you know, like if you are just joining, that side of the table is in the shop. That side of the table is not in the shop. So we've just been doing random picks and pulls from that side of the table this evening. And just let me know if there's something special you're looking for, a particular type of item. Let me know. I might have it, and then I can definitely like get in into future shops. It really helps me know what you guys are interested in, so that you know, we can see what to do first and foremost. So, all right, that's it. That's my husband Russell. And thanks for joining us this evening. We appreciate you. Have a great night. And should we do a raid? I know there's only like 4 of us, but wait a second. I think it's going to ask me to. So maybe we should raid into somebody else's. Let's see. Maybe you guys like vintage stuff. So let's go to Thrifted Joy, I guess. There we go. All right. Oh, we have to press raid now. Thanks. Have a great night.
Oh, thank you, Fortuna Finders. Thank you so much. That's fantastic. You are amazing. Let me make sure I'm